Olivia used to always tell me and her loved ones everything happens for a reason. This was true in many forms. From meeting your best friend to your first love breaking your heart, from your happiest days to your lowest moments, and from finding that perfect outfit to a bad spray tan ruining your prom. With every up and down that happens, there is something to take away from it and something to be learned. Olivia always looked for what she was supposed to learn from in every situation. Thank you everyone for coming today. I think Olivia would want us not to mourn her death, but to celebrate her life. Olivia and I have been friends since our freshman year of high school, which has only been 6 years, but we've always believed that it's not about the length of the friendship, but about the impact that you make in each other's lives. I was talking with Olivia's family the other day, just sharing some of our best and most cherished memories of Olivia. Today, I would like to share some of those memories with everyone. And maybe after listening to some of my stories and memories of Olivia, it will make you think of some of your best times spent with Olivia. There are many memories that come to mind when thinking about Olivia, 3 of them being her childhood memories with her brother Andrew and sister Brianna, getting her first big girl bed from her parents, and our late night Lake Geneva drives. Childhood memories impact everyone deeply, especially when you grow up with siblings. When talking with Andrew and Brianna, they mentioned some of their most memorable times growing up with Olivia. A few stories were about their car rides to Nona's house and playing pretend with Legos. Andrew and Brianna remember these weekly car rides for different reasons. For Andrew, these car rides were a time to relax and hang out with the family. Andrew said what he remembers most about the car rides to Nona's house was singing along to the music. This was one of the only times the whole family would forget about the busyness of life and just enjoy each other's company. Brianna said this was a time that she felt the closest to her family from bonding through the music. Growing up in a house with 3 kids, there will definitely be fighting. This was true for the Livisays. Olivia's mom said, "Sometimes I thought they would never get along, but there were also times when the kids would seem to get along really well, and those are some of the moments that you look back on and want to go back to." Andrew said that just playing with Legos made them get along, and this made me realize that sometimes it's the little things that can be really amazing. The car rides to Nona's house and playing with Legos are just a few of the many childhood memories that will never be forgotten by Olivia's siblings. Her parents will also never forget the times when the whole family would get along with their own memories of her. When talking to Olivia's parents, they brought up a funny memory of Olivia and her first big girl bed. Every child wants to be a grown-up, so when Olivia's parents got her first big girl bed, that made her feel independent or like a grown-up. They also got her the bed because they wanted to finally get a good night's sleep without her sneaking in the middle of the night. Olivia's dad, Dave, said to me, "She was always independent and enjoyed doing things like her mom did too. So it made sense that she wanted to be in a bed suited for an adult, one that she could get in and out of by herself." Olivia's mom, Laura, told me the story of why she really got the bed. She said that Olivia kept sneaking into their room in the middle of the night and she was getting tired of it. So Laura thought the only way Olivia would want to sleep in her own bed was if Elmo brought her a bed. So she convinced Olivia of this, and just like any other 3-year-old, she believed that Elmo brought her a new bed. From then on, she slept in her own room through the night. In some way, you could say that Elmo had an impact on Olivia's independence, and not many people can say that Elmo beds can bring a child to sleeping in their own room at night. Olivia's independence started out with Elmo, but transitioned into late night driving with friends. All friendships have at least one activity they do that most people just don't understand. For Olivia and I, we enjoyed driving around, but our favorite destination was Lake Geneva. These drives around town really helped our friendship grow from just school friends into best friends. In these drives, we would always find ourselves driving to Lake Geneva for no reason other than the frozen yogurt. Driving around may not seem like a fun thing to do, but for Olivia and I, it was a time to catch up, have some deep conversations, and sing at the top of our lungs. Most people go to Lake Geneva for the beach or the shopping around, but we went there for the frozen yogurt. After getting the frozen yogurt, we would just find a place to sit on the beach and find even more to talk about. Even though it was more about the drive to and from Lake Geneva, there will always be a special place in my heart for Lake Geneva. Even though driving to Lake Geneva will never be the same without Olivia, I will forever keep the memories with me that we made. I would like to thank everyone again for coming out and showing your love and support for Olivia and her loved ones. These were just a few of the many memories that stuck out for Olivia. Her childhood memories with her brother and sister, her parents getting her first big girl bed, and the Lake Geneva drives with me. I think if we continue to share and remember our fond memories of Olivia, her spirit will always live among us. And we may not know the reason for her leaving us so soon, but I'm sure she would want us to remember that everything happens for a reason.